Alright, folks, how's it going tonight? Well, I finally fired up my Devil Forge to actually do my first melts. Melting some aluminum cans, and believe me, I got a ton of them. I've been saving cans for over 2 years for this project, as long as it was a bunch of other scrap aluminum. And, well, I had a freaking kind of disaster. Not really a disaster, but a minor setback. Here's that fire extinguisher crucible I made, and it failed. It got too hot. It blew a hole in it right there. You could see the hole. There's a bunch of crap in there. And I don't know, I guess I should have known better from the thin wall thickness. I figured because aluminum melts way faster than steel that I'd be alright, and I was wrong. But, you know, this is all a learning curve. I've never tried to do this before. So, excuse me. And it wasn't a total waste of time either. I mean, I've learned that fire extinguishers make terrible crucibles, and never do that again. So, all you guys are learning all the mistakes I'm making. In fact, you get that the hell out of here. I don't want to see it ever again. It's going to the dumpster tonight. Here's this blob of aluminum. Because after I popped a hole and leaked, it was all on the bottom of my foundry. It was even going back into the burner, which is... Well, I disconnected the burner, but it's that port right there. Here's where the burner goes in. And I'm like, oh, Jesus, turn it off, shut it off. I got a catastrophe happening. I was able to melt all this. There's all solid chunks of aluminum. There's some slag mixed up in there. So this will all get remelted. I'm not wasting anything. Look at that lump of crap. It looks like a thing of spoiled milk has been sitting there for 6 weeks. And I was down to 3 cans left on one of the boxes. One of these boxes. So, if anything, I also learned that that's about the aluminum I get. Whatever that weighs. It looks like a big thing of aluminum peanut brittle. Part of it's foil. I had to pour it on the ground and actually scorch the earth. That's my melting toolbox, tongs, and other things. So one of these boxes, I get that, oh shit, I get that much aluminum. Which is enough to do and make some stuff with, which is what I'm really after. This is not for scrap, because aluminum is not worth anything at a scrapyard. But I plan on making and casting things out of it and selling them online on Amazon. That's not even aluminum, that's a bunch of junk. But because the foundry is made out of this refractory rigidizer stuff, it doesn't stick to nothing. So it was no harm done, just a minor setback. I've learned that never ever use fire extinguishers for crucibles. From now on, I'm going to be using, I already put it in the oven, so I can't show it to you. Well, actually, I can't show it to you. Take a fast walk to the oven. I'm treating it right now. I'm preparing it. That guy. That's made out of clay and graphite. Made to withstand over 3,000 degrees. And it will not leak. I don't care what you put in there. So, yeah, I know my kitchen's a mess. I've been busy with my metal project. So that will not happen again. I guarantee you that. And after it's got to be in the oven for like maybe 2 hours at 350 degrees. That cooks out any possible moisture. Moisture and a hot foundry is very bad. It's a horrible combination. It can cause explosions and reactions that you don't want. So, the second phase, after I cook all the moisture out, because you don't know if it's sat in a dank warehouse at Walmart They might have had a leak in the roof, and it leaked on the box, and it got wet, but then it dried out again. And it could be loaded with moisture. You can't just buy those and put them in here and use them. You got to treat them and prepare them. It's the so-called season them. I don't mean with spices either. The second phase is to put it in here and then fire up the foundry and get it glowing red hot. And I mean volcanic red hot. Once you do that, you can throw some borax in there. Once the borax melts, you kind of lift it up and slosh it around and move it around. It kind of gives it like a glazing, almost like a ceramic glazing, so the metals aren't likely to stick to it. So that's what I'm going to be using from now on. I kind of wanted to save that for copper and brass only, but, well, I got no choice now. Because after doing further research, I found out that when you the process of melting aluminum, it corrodes other steel that you're melting it in. Like here's a stainless steel pipe I was going to make a crucible out of. It's thicker than that fire extinguisher, but it'll just do the same thing eventually. It'll melt and pop a hole, and then I'll have to go through this mess all over again, and it'll just mess me up, and I don't want that. So from now on, I'm going to use the clay and graphite crucible for everything. Don't care anymore. All right, I just wanted to give you all that update. You know, it's not going to be a long video or nothing. I mean, this will all get remelted. So that probably weighs about maybe 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds tops. Enough where I can cast stuff out of. That's the real goal of doing all this. It's not to take it to a scrapyard, like I said before. I'm going to be making things soon. But right now the goal is to just take all these damn boxes of cans, and I got a lot of them. That's only a fraction of what I have. I've been saving for almost 2 years. All rinsed out and crushed so they don't stink, bring bugs. Just like that. And I'm going to be making all kinds of cool projects and selling them on Amazon. Alright, I just want to let you know again, it's a learning curve. It's trial and error. Look at this aluminum peanut brittle. I'm finding out what works and what doesn't work. Everybody online that does casting, I'm sure, has made mistakes. No one's perfect. Okay, that's it. Other than that, I'm doing good. Even though it looks like a pot of crap. Well, it's all going to get remelted. I'm not wasting anything. I got it all off the ground out there. Alright, that's it. Have a good night. God bless y'all, and I love y'all.